Hi, everybody. This is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. And I'm thrilled to have with me once again my good friend Amir Ness. And we are, fingers crossed, we're going to be every week looking at the price of Bitcoin and possibly some other altcoins on a weekly basis, because Amir used to be a trader. And we're also going to be looking in this video about some of the Cosmos assets.
Take the first step towards online privacy. Get NordVPN.
The world's most advanced cold wallet for the new generation of cryptocurrency lovers, Descent.
Hey, Amir, thank you so much for making yourself available.
Thanks, Rich. No problem. It's been a long time since
you've been a long time. It's been a long time, right? And it's great to have you back on. And soon, Amir, we will meet again in the flesh.
Yeah.
Soon. The world is changing. Okay, so do you just want to say in a few short sentences your background with regards to trading?
Yes, I started out as a prop trader with equities. That was like 10 years ago, and then I transitioned to the blockchain about 3 years ago, and started with Elevate Group and got into mining, and ever since the last year, I got really into DeFi and started seeing all the opportunities. And so I've kind of shifted to DeFi, passive income opportunities, the LUNA protocol, and now with your influence, Osmosis and Atom, which are very kind of symbiotic to the LUNA protocol, because they were built on Tendermint and the same kind of platform.
Yep.
So I'm into trading and passive income.
Yes. Who wouldn't be into passive income? And I do, regular subscribers to my channel will know that I cover I'm covering the Cosmos ecosystem more and more. I just think it's really, really exciting and growing rapidly. And I want to let people know my new channel, bit.ly/YouTube Crypto Rich BTC. You can also find Crypto Rich BTC on Odyssey. And this is because of the shadow ban on my main channel. So please come over to Crypto Rich BTC and subscribe to me there, comment, like. So on my Telegram announcements channel, I'm going to give information about airdrops and stuff. Please also follow me on Twitter. And we're going to look at BTC and a couple of the Cosmos assets. So do you want to share your screen, Amir?
Sure. Okay. So you want to do the charting first then?
Yeah, let's do Bitcoin then. I know you've got some questions about the Cosmos assets.
You can see my screen?
Yep. Oh my gosh. You got Bitcoin, USD, perpetual futures, LUNA, and
it's all LUNA, just different time frames.
Right. Okay.
So, and I should say, I'm going to look at this from a really technical perspective. Yep. I'm not really going to address the geopolitical narrative, which is obviously influential, because there's no telling, how that's going to play out, right?
Sure.
So, looking at Bitcoin on the daily.
You want to make that really big? Can you make that really big?
I knew you were going to ask me that. and that is a little bit of a problem.
All right, no problem. I'll expand it when I record it. Okay.
Okay, if you can do that, that's great.
Fingers crossed I can do that.
So look, from a technical perspective, this is a daily chart right up here. And, one would say that, it's potentially bearish because we couldn't really consolidate above 42, and they took it down quite convincingly. But when I look at the price action every day, it's like, they're taking it down, but I also see a lot of the volume being absorbed, and 40 is like they're defending 40 quite hard. Yesterday they tried to take it down as well, and then it came back up above 40, and it's right now 39,900. although it's the weekend, right? So markets are thin and it's easier to influence and paint the chart, so to speak. So it's really at a critical point, though. That's for sure. And on the daily chart, it looks, you know, slightly bearish because of the last few days. The problem is that, you know, look at this candle right here. You know, it comes out of nowhere, and it really changes, it shifts the price action. Like if you get a candle like this, which you do, where you pierce convincingly through 40 and then you start building up, you know, it tells you that buyers are there. And I think this is like a real war, basically. So the daily, like I said, is somewhat bearish. And then if you go to the weekly.
Okay, this is Bitcoin on the weekly chart.
Right.
And these are lines that I've drawn here. It's in this very broad trading range since about 2021, beginning of 2021. So
this is also bearish, right? Because you've got these candles, and it just looks like every accumulation is being sold down. So, you know, I look at those two and I'm like, yeah, that's quite bearish. However, it's only bearish really in the short term, because when you look at where we are, it's like really strong support. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing that makes me bullish is, we might go down a little more and test, but then I would expect to get something like this, where you get, you know, a sharp reversal and, you know, a couple of big green bars.
Like so we have here.
Yeah. So these reversals are like, are you know, almost violent. And you can't exactly time it. So the real question, you know, people would be asking is, should I be in or should I be out? And the thing is, it's like, well, yeah, it is short-term bearish, but are you going to be able to time it to get in before, you know, it just blasts off? And look at what it's doing right now. If you look at the live price right now, I'm looking at it, it's like blasting off. If you look at look at the 5-minute candle chart on BTC right now. This just happened.
Oh, wow.
While we're talking.
On the 5-minute.
Yeah, on the 5-minute. So it's like, what are you going to do? You know, like, are you going to be around to wait for that to happen? And you know, you could get 4 or 5 of these candles and boom, you know. So while the charts are telling you something bearish, the price action in terms of where it's at right now could be at really a good turning point. And so that's why I would not be playing games here, basically. If you're trying to position yourself long, you know, I would be looking at this area right here to get into the position.
Very cool. Okay. Do you want to show us another one?
Chart wise?
Yeah.
Bitcoin or something else?
Something else.
Well, I mean, I think you know I'm a big LUNA fan.
Yeah.
And you know, the thing with LUNA is this, before we get into the technicals, because LUNA is following a similar path to Bitcoin in the sense that it's been taken down, but we're right at support. But the thing with LUNA is it has this dynamic between UST, their stable coin, and LUNA. And what I mean by that is, as you mint UST, so as UST becomes more prevalent on exchanges and so forth, and people use it, what ends up happening is they have to burn LUNA. That's part of the stabilizing mechanism.
Yep.
So, and this is a crazy thought, because what it means is the following. The price of LUNA can go up while its market cap stays the same, right? So think about that. That's kind of crazy, because the tokenomics of LUNA is deflationary, right? So they're burning LUNA out of circulation, which makes each LUNA more valuable. And so the price of each LUNA can go up while its market cap stays the same.
Yep.
And that dynamic is contingent upon adoption of UST, right? Now, in the last month or so, UST has been added to Binance, it's been added to KuCoin, and it's been added to like a couple of other pretty big exchanges. And then you have, of course, all the protocols on Luna, which are all mostly DeFi-oriented protocols which use UST. I'm sure you know Anchor and all that. So Luna's got like a pretty compelling story, basically, which is fundamentally driven. And then if you look at the technicals in terms of where to get in, again, it's kind of goes by, it follows Bitcoin, but like you're really at, like if you take a look at this, look at this support area in the 50s and here also in the 50s, and that's where we're at right now. So if BTC holds 40K, Luna's gonna run. And over the next, let's say 2 months, 3 months, as Luna announces more UST adoption and burns more Luna, it's like you have this jet fuel that's going to set it, going, because now you have another dynamic other than the market, you know?
Yep. No, I get it. And I can also get that with UST on Osmo, on the Osmosis DEX, and then more and more projects being launched on the Osmosis DEX.
Right.
And being ridiculously successful as well, like Juno Chain and Atom and Osmo. And Luna and Terra are both also on, and Kava are also on Osmosis. Okay. Do you want to show us another one, or let me show you one?
Okay.
Okay, this is Osmo against the dollar coin market cap prices, and I actually think it's coiling. Now, anybody who's watching this, right? What you should do is you should sell everything you own, including your partner, your children, your house, your clothes, your underpants, everything, and act on my advice, because I'm a qualified social worker. So you really, really want to take investment advice from a qualified social worker. Is that right, Amir?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Now, for those of you that don't get my irony or sense of humor, I'm only kidding. No. This is for entertainment purposes only, right? So I actually think that Osmo is coiling. And this chart doesn't go back to end of June when it launched. And I can see a short-term ascending triangle. No, you don't. You just look at candlesticks. But I like to do patterns and shapes. So I can see an ascending triangle here, but also on a larger time frame, let's say the symmetrical triangle here as well. You can see that building. Now this is all very, very rough. And what this shows is human behavior, buyers and sellers. And I think Osmo's going to do really, really well. The fundamentals are really good. It's a beautiful DEX, and I think we're primed for a breakout.
So I have a question for you, because from a technical perspective, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think of, like, as Osmo and Atom grow, right? And people stake and people LP, and they've got some really good, returns for, providing liquidity and good pairs and all that. But Osmo it's emissions. It's giving out a lot of tokens to make these returns on the staking and the LP attractive. So people will sell that into the market. What's your take on that?
Yes, and I think what slows it down are the bonding periods. So
right. I agree.
A few other things, right? So to unstake, it's 14 days with Osmo before I can get it. And then if I'm in liquidity pool, the best rates are for 14 days. So that takes away the impulse. But then the other thing that's happening is that all these other projects are coming in.
Right.
Let's just talk a little fundamentals about Osmo. All these other projects are coming into the Cosmos ecosystem. And Osmosis is the largest DEX of the Cosmos ecosystem. So it's being swallowed up because it's a base pair. Today I learned about 2 more airdrops, P-Stake and Raccoon. And I'm going to start posting on my Telegram group about information about the airdrops. So when Raccoon, and Monday, the 21st of February, Litecoin and Shade Protocol are going to be airdropped, and they will appear on Osmo pretty soon. So then they will have base pairs, base and Osmo and like, and Osmo and shade. So I think it gets swallowed up that way as well. There's just more and more demand.
Yeah, I see that. And I have another question. When you're getting these airdrops, is it just because you're holding and staking Osmo? Or like, what if I was to LP Osmo with Luna? Would I also be entitled to airdrops?
It depends upon the airdrop. Each project decides for itself. So, for example, if you were going to airdrop Amir coin, you might decide, I'm going to give it to Juno, Atom, and Osmo stakers, and I'll also give it to those that are got Osmo, Atom, or Juno in the liquidity pools.
Okay, I see.
It's different.
And how do you find out if you have an airdrop? It just comes to your wallet and that's it, or
no, it's different for each airdrops. Sometimes you have to do a bit of work for them. Like the Desmos airdrop was just really difficult to get those coins. The Osmo airdrop and Sommelier airdrops were just really, really easy. They just turned up. Bitsong just turned up in my wallet. Others you have to claim. Others you have to do some steps. So again, it depends upon the projects. There is an airdrop list, which I will post on my Telegram group, which gets regularly updated. It's a Google Doc that gets updated. That gives you an idea. But,
and then usually you'll stake the airdrop, so to earn passive income from it. Is that what you're doing?
No, no. Some of them, Amir, I sell because I'm not. Because otherwise, I'll end up with too many projects.
Yeah, you're in. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, some of them I'll sell, and then there are some that have incentives at the beginning, like Chihuahua. When it was first launched, there was 1300% APR. So I was staking it like crazy, and then also the liquidity pool for currently Atom Stars and Atom Wawa are the highest rates. So I'm putting it in the over 1000%. So I'm putting
the liquidity pool for Atom Wawa is over 1000%.
Yeah.
What's the utility of Wawa? Like, what's to keep it from collapsing?
How can it collapse? It's a dog coin. It's a coin.
Oh, it's a meme coin. I didn't even know.
Coin. That's right. It's the most useful coin of all. It goes woof woof. That's what it is.
I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. Like, I just don't know.
It's the first meme coin on the Cosmos ecosystem. And I did a video, which is going to be out very shortly on my channel, where I compare Wawa with Doge with SHIB. And SHIB, forget about using it for transacting because it's an ERC20 token, right? It's going to cost you millions just to move it about. And Dogecoin is fast and quick, but no staking with SHIB or Doge. Wawa, staking and liquidity pools.
Right.
So do it for that. Woof, and go woof woof.
Nuts, man.
So anyway, so the airdrops, it all depends. The ones that I think are foundational, Amir, is Osmo, Juno, and Atom.
Yeah, I agree. From what I've heard, the same. And Osmo has, they have Osmo Luna pair, which pays 100%, which is incredible because they're both pretty good.
Oh,
I mean, Luna is amazing, and Osmo is pretty good. So you get, 100% return on LPing Luna and Osmo.
Yeah, that is good. That is one way, right? The other way is if I put it Atom and Wawa, I'm getting over 1000%, and then I can use Wawa Chihuahua chain. Yeah. I can use my 1000% gains to go and buy some Luna, should I wish to do so.
As long as Wawa is there.
Well, I think Wawa is going to be there because of the community.
Yeah.
The price isn't set by the project. The price is set by the market.
Yeah. What's the market cap of Wawa?
I don't know the market cap. I know the price of the token. Should we have a look?
Yeah.
Let's have a quick look. Here's what's funny. It first listed. I mean, it launched on 21st December, and it was like the mid price 0.00088.
Yeah.
Right. And where is it now?
Yeah.
0.0355. Okay, so
nuts.
No, it doesn't say the
market cap.
No, it doesn't say the market cap. I'll have to go to CoinGecko. Hold on a second. Okay, it doesn't give a market cap. Not yet. So it's pretty low. It's not even ranked on CoinGecko. But
that's fine. It's fine.
It
could take off. I mean, I know what these meme coins can do.
That's right.
It's just nuts.
But plus also, Amir, people got it for free. I got it for free. I got it for free because I was staking Juno and I was staking Osmo. The other asset that I think is going to be foundational is Evmos, which is being airdropped end of February 28th.
And what is that?
That is the Ethereum virtual machine on Cosmos.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I think that's going to be really, really big, given how interoperable Cosmos is, and you can just move your assets over and trade them without ridiculous ETH fees.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be foundational, and that's going to have its own ecosystem. It's like each of these blockchain, has its own solar system.
Yeah.
Project revolving around it. So I think it's going to be incredible. Maybe what we can do every week is do a little update on what's happening with the Cosmos ecosystem, because this week we got the like. You can claim your like and your shade, and also there's another one. Let me just check very quickly. And P-Stake. So this week I will be airdropped like and P-Stake and Shade Protocol. There you go. Anything else, Amir?
No, let's see what happens. let's yeah. I mean, I am confident that it'll turn. I just don't know like what might happen before that, you know?
Sure. I think within the next month for sure, given what's going on.
I think even sooner than that.
Right. Okay. Well, listen, thank you, Amir. Thank you so much. Everybody who's watching, if you have any comments or questions, let me know in the description below. If you hold any Wawa or any of the Cosmos assets, give me the ticker symbol. And if you do hold Wawa, you can also give me a little woof. This is Crypto Rich and Crypto Amir signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.
Yes.